Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Most people believe that successful students love studying because they are naturally smart, disciplined, or gifted. But the truth is often the opposite. Many successful learners did not start out loving study. They learned to love it because they discovered something important. Studying is not really about books, exams, or grades. It is about growth, freedom, and becoming a better version of yourself. If you struggle to enjoy studying, you are not alone. The good news is that loving study is a skill that can be developed. Stop thinking about studying as a chore. One reason people dislike studying is that they see it as a task forced upon them. It feels like work without immediate rewards. Our brains naturally prefer activities that provide instant pleasure, such as social media, games, or entertainment. The problem is not studying itself. The problem is the meaning we attach to it. Imagine two people reading the same book. One thinks, I have to study this because there will be a test. The other thinks, I am learning something that could change my future. The activity is identical, but the experience is completely different. When studying becomes a tool for achieving your dreams rather than a punishment imposed by others, your attitude begins to change. Part 2. Connect learning to a bigger purpose. People can endure incredible effort when they know why they are doing it. A young doctor studies for years because she wants to save lives. An entrepreneur spends countless nights learning business because he dreams of financial freedom. An immigrant studies English every day because he wants a better future in a new country. The strongest motivation does not come from external rewards. It comes from a meaningful goal. Ask yourself, what kind of life do I want? What skills do I need to get there? How does what I'm studying help me become that person? When learning is connected to a purpose, studying becomes much more meaningful. Part 3. Focus on curiosity, not memorization. Many students make the mistake of treating study as a process of memorizing information. But human beings are naturally curious. Children constantly ask questions. Why is the sky blue? How do airplanes fly? Why do people dream? They learn quickly because they are curious, not because they are forced. Instead of asking, what do I need to memorize? Try asking, why is this so interesting? Why does this work? What caused this? How can I use this in real life? What would happen if the opposite were true? Curiosity transforms learning from a duty into an adventure. Part 4. Make progress visible. One reason games are addictive is that they provide constant feedback. You gain experience points. You unlock new abilities. You level up. Studying often feels boring because progress is invisible. Create ways to see your improvement. Track study hours. Keep a learning journal. Record new words you have learned. Measure skills instead of time. When you can see yourself improving, motivation naturally increases. Every small victory creates momentum. Part 5. Learn for life, not for tests. Tests end. Certificates expire. Technology changes. But knowledge stays with you. The most successful people are lifelong learners. They continue learning long after school ends. Think about some of the world's most successful individuals. Many spend hours every day reading, studying, and learning new skills. They understand that learning is one of the few investments that nobody can take away from you. When you study only for exams, motivation disappears after the exam is over. When you study to improve your life, every lesson becomes valuable. Part 6. Make learning enjoyable. Studying does not have to mean sitting silently with a textbook for hours. You can watch educational videos, listen to podcasts, read interesting books, join discussion groups, teach others what you learn, apply knowledge through projects. The more active and engaging the learning process becomes, the easier it is to enjoy. Learning should feel like exploration, not imprisonment. Part 7. Accept that not every study session will be fun. An important truth is that loving studying does not mean enjoying every minute. Even professional athletes do not enjoy every workout. Even successful writers do not enjoy every writing session. Even musicians sometimes get tired of practice. People who love their craft understand that temporary discomfort is part of long-term growth. The goal is not to feel motivated all the time. The goal is to believe that the effort is worthwhile. The ultimate secret. The people who truly love studying understand one simple idea. They are not studying subjects. They are building themselves. Every book read, every skill learned, every problem solved changes who they are. Knowledge increases confidence. Skills create opportunities. Learning expands possibilities. Over time, studying stops being something you do and becomes part of who you are. Conclusion. If you want to love studying, stop focusing on grades, exams, and obligations. Focus on growth. Focus on curiosity. Focus on your future. The purpose of studying is not merely to pass a test. It is to create a better life. The more clearly you see the connection between learning and the life you want, the more studying changes from a burden into a privilege. And when that happens, you no longer need someone to force you to learn. You learn because you genuinely want to become more than you were yesterday. Before you go, I'd love to hear from you. What is the biggest challenge you face when it comes to studying? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need a little motivation today. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you won't miss future videos on learning, self-improvement, and personal growth. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and keep learning.